Hey guys, Sean C. Phillips with a brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday Sean video today. Taking a GOTH, see what things came out today, see what things are on sale. Today though, new release-wise, I don't think that in stores, because last Tuesday a lot of new things came out. It's funny though, Target last Tuesday only seemed to get out, only released Despicable Me 4. So I feel like that was seemed to be the only release they had last week. Even though there was a bunch of things that came out, it seemed to be the only one they had, because I went to a number of ones throughout the week and I never saw anything else besides that. So I don't know if that was literally the only thing last week. So maybe there'd be something else put out this week, or maybe there was some more releases that they just didn't put out. We'll see. At Walmart though, I think there was a couple things coming out today, to 4K for the first time. I know there's a new edition of As Above, So Below, and there's the Paramount Scares collection coming out. I don't know if the Paramount Scares will be available in stores, though. It's something that possibly I could see maybe at Walmart, but I don't know if they would carry a set like that. Maybe if they put it in the horror section area where they have the Bloody Disgusting, maybe when they switch that area out, if they do, possibly could go there. But we'll see if there's anything else, new today, release-wise in the stores and stuff like that. But I know next Tuesday there's a bunch of stuff coming out. I also want to let you guys know some really, really exciting news. The film which I directed, The Desert Fiends, is going to be having a one-night-only premiere screening, December 13th in Las Vegas, and I will be there for the screening. You guys can check the link below to find out how you guys can pick up the tickets for the screening. And, the tickets are all going, basically all the sales are going to pay off the theater rental. And the one thing that's really cool too is where we're having the premiere at in the theater. It's a Galaxy Theaters. It's actually in a casino, so you guys can technically, if you guys come out for the premiere, you can stay in the same place where the theaters is, because there's a casino with a hotel there, as well. But there's lots of different hotels and stuff like that in Vegas. So that's the one good thing, is there's no shortage of places to stay if you guys do come out for it. And if you do come out too, feel free to make a video blog and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna have Getty images and all that kind of stuff. So really cool. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this. And even for me, acting wise, I've only ever gone to premiere for things that I've been in twice. Once was President's Day, and then one other thing, and then that was it. I never have done this. So it's this is a big thing for me to do this. So I'm really looking forward to it. But definitely guys, I hope some of you guys can come out for the screen. Like I said, it's gonna be December 13th. Check out the link below though for the Eventbrite. You guys can find out, all about it. It has the details of the theater address and all that kind of stuff as well. But anyway though guys, let's get going and see what we can find today. Into Target. Well, the first Target we go, and you guys know we always check in the front, the $1, $3. All these kids running around in here today. I don't know. Out front there's people running around. It's funny, they already are changing it out. You guys see there's the Halloween stuff here, but look, there are already a few Christmas things. Not much, but there's a few random ones, little snowmen, snowmen ones, and penguins, and these smaller ones. So these are $1. These ones are $3 for these. And this is a sort of a funny thing, a juicer thing or something. It's 8-in-1 kitchen multi-tool thing. And then there's some winter hats over here, little fans, socks, and what is this thing? A little I don't know, a poncho thing in there. That's kind of funny. I guess for games and stuff like that though. But we will check too over here, as usual though. The self-checkout's always always closed. I don't think that's ever open. I don't think on a Tuesday we really have ever seen that open. We always have to go by and check the turd mags real fast, see what's going on. And then over here, the books, where I always say where the movies used to be. Let's see what has been changed out. I think that Wish Eyes one I don't remember seeing last week, and maybe that Impossible Creatures one. We will go over to the actual section though and see if there's anything, changed today. Like I said, I really don't think there will be too, but we shall see though, we shall see. Well guys, I want to tell you something really interesting that's happened here in this Target. Remember how I was saying how, they had the Despicable Me, standee last Tuesday, and that was all they had? Well, in here now, at least in this Target, there is no movies whatsoever. I mean, no DVDs or Blu-rays or 4Ks. And I know they're changing things out, so I can't tell what's going on. But if you guys notice though, back here, they had the kind of overspill movies. And then, down here, back here's the records. So the records are all still here, but this area is totally empty right here. And then over here, though, too, where the movies were, is totally empty. And it looks like it's going to be vinyl. And then it says new releases, movies, and TV, but it's all you know, K-pop and stuff like that, but I don't see any, you know, Blu-rays or DVDs or anything in here. So I don't know what's going on here, but see, it's all changed out. So something's obviously going on in here, but I don't know though. It's not looking good in here. So we'll see next week what it looks like. Let's see if there's anything randomly over here new today too. These are down now to $2.99, these Ghostbusters ones for the new movie. Jeez, I think they were originally like, they might have been more than 99 for down to $2.99 though. But you never see the Marge Simpson one for that doll. That's like the hardest one to get, but man, that's crazy how cheap that's gone down to now price-wise. But in here though, turtle-wise though, nothing different here. I mean, I've seen this one before. This one's one of the ones that was kind of harder to find, but it seems like this one, they've been getting more of this one in. I might have not seen this thing before, this like fighting thing. I don't know if I remember seeing this. Other than that though, nothing really new here, what I can tell toy-wise though. Into Walmart we go. But crazy about Target in there. I don't know what was going on. It's like the section still says movies there, but it was all the K-pop stuff. So I don't know if they're going to be like changing things out completely. Because I did hear they're going to have less movies. So I don't know what's going on, but very, very weird. I will probably go to one other Target to see, and it'll be interesting to see next Tuesday what it looks like in there though. But let me know too, guys, if you go to any Targets, if you're noticing the same thing being done. And any of you guys too that get the tickets for you know, Desert Fiends 2, let me know too if any of you guys you know, purchase any of the ones too. But really am excited to be having the premiere for it, and it's a, you know, really, really cool, you know, theater and everything. So I'm really excited about it. So it's, like I said, it's the first time I've ever done anything like this, especially for any of the movies that I've done. So I can't wait for it too. So like I said, I hope you guys can come out for this one and everything too. So definitely check out below though the link for purchasing the tickets. So we'll see what's going on over here. I'm seeing, you know, all the stuff from last Tuesday. Like I said, I'm not really expecting anything new changed out in here today. It's really like not really anything that I was thinking of. But Steelbook wise though, they haven't got any more of these ones in here. That Stardust one sold out. And then over here, the Violent Nature, I think it's next Tuesday, or either next Tuesday or the following is when the Blu-ray for that one comes out. Because a lot of people, it's like weird, they release the DVD first and then the Blu-ray a couple weeks later. And I showed last Tuesday too, if you guys didn't see, all these things from Bloody Disgusting are on sale in here now. So they've been cut down to like half price for a lot of them. I think that one, the Terrifier VHS, if they ever get any more of them in, that one they didn't put down on sale because those all sold out. But yeah, they're not bad prices for these ones. And then like the Little Megan one for like $8 and stuff too. And the Turtles one for $35 for that one. I noticed a few newer like turtle things in here, like these little like socks and these sort of like tiny little croc type, croc sort of knockoff things. And like chonies, random things. But I saw, oh yeah, now they made these like sort of ugly things for the turtles. I think those are new. I know they have, I don't know, maybe they're now promoting them in the standee like this. And I saw like one or two of the newer ones in here. I think these were originally at Target first. Some of the newer, you know, villain ones in here. And then these little like weird like flying head things. So they're kind of little like helicopter things. Let's see though, down here, what is this? Burp buddies. So I guess when you walk by, they burp. Yeah, they're like little burping things. $9.99. These are very funny. Yeah, these are really weird. These sort of seem like something that they seem like something that would have been from like the late 80s or something. Those kind of things. Like remember they had something like that back in the day. It was like characters that were run over and stuff. These are funny. These Wednesday ones, and then this little one here. Let's see though, the toys down here. Let's see, make sure there's anything else randomly different mixed in down here. I think this is a newer Spawn thing here, this McFarlane one. I don't remember seeing that. Other than that though, that seems to be all the main new things today. I think there's supposed to be some of those, you know, those put together ball ones that everyone's finding that are Hello Kitty ones too. Into the second Walmart we go. And we'll see if this one has out anything in here different today. We shall see. And I'm definitely curious too if the other Target, what they have movie-wise, and if everything has been moved around, and you know what's going on in there. Like I was saying, when it comes to these mini brands, the new one that everyone's like posting pictures of is like this Hello Kitty one, and it's like like I told you, when it comes to these things, people just see them and they just buy the whole box. They just take it in the front and go, I'm buying every single one of them, and then that's it. And then you never ever see any of them because somebody bought the whole box. It's funny though, seeing like Christmas stuff already starting to be out now. It's like not even Halloween yet, and we're already seeing like Christmas Lego things coming out and all that kind of stuff, you know, as well. Oh yeah, some stuff here too, like some stuff here for Wicked too. So these are kind of cool new Wicked ones they have. Yeah, in the toy section though, they were blasting music, so I couldn't show stuff well. This one has a few more of the Steelbooks out. Like they have the Star Dust one. I remember when this one first came out, I really liked this movie. It was one of those movies that kind of came out, kind of came and went. But I remember liking that one. It came out in 2007. And the Diary of the Dead one, they have this one. This was supposed to come out a while back in Walmart's, but then I think it got like delayed or something like that. But in here though, new release wise though, they're really stocked on all the releases from last week. But like I said, there wasn't really anything today that would have been changed out or anything like that I see, and nothing new random mixed in here though, as far as I can tell though. Into the second Target we go. We'll see if this one still has any movies, or if they're like changing the section around as well too, but we shall see. Guys, in here though, it's really weird. I'm looking in the back though to see if there's anything new, because I saw there was supposed to be like the Mega NECA coming out. I saw, and a couple other ones. Didn't see anything new back here though, but it's just so weird though. In the actual movie section though, everything is still there. All the movies are there and everything like that. So I don't know what's going on in the other location and why everything's totally gone movie wise. Like literally you couldn't see them moved anywhere else or in any other spot or anything like that. So really strange. Anyway though, guys, that was all for my brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday shopping video today. Like I always say, if you guys enjoy these shopping videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Also though, in the comments below, let me know if you guys are picking up anything new today on DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K. Also, let me know anything new that you guys have seen in theaters lately. I did this past weekend though see a couple different movies. I saw the Megalopolis, the Francis Ford Coppola's new movie, and that that really was one of the most interesting, odd movies I've seen in such a long time. You could tell that the movie was like I was reading too that there was they started shooting it and then they started doing a lot of reshoots, and like you could tell like characters like even there's one scene when Adam Driver was wearing this funny hat, like this winter hat. Obviously he cut his hair and he didn't want to do it again, cut it to the same Julius Caesar look, so he kind of stuck with that when he wore this hat thing. But you could tell like some of the actors like weight would go up and down, and like because I know Jason Schwartzman had gained weight for that movie Between the Temples, so I think he had done that between the shooting. So there's one scene when he was wearing this really tight thing on his neck. It was like the weirdest thing ever. You could tell he had this look on his face. He's like, oh my God, that I had to put this thing on. It was just really, really, that's the thing is when you do a movie, try and get the damn thing done all at once, because when you have that happen, you have a movie like Metropolis with all this peculiarness. And then Shia LaBeouf, in the very beginning, you could tell he was so much thinner. And it looked as if he shaved his eyebrows down completely. And then later, his eyebrows were much thicker. And he looked a little heavier in the face, but he looked really thin when he was wet in those scenes. Like, I don't know. It's just such a strange movie. I also saw the movie My Old Ass with Aubrey Plaza. And I will tell you guys, though, be aware Aubrey Plaza's not in it as much as you think. I like that movie, though. I like the concept of it and the message and stuff. It wasn't perfect all around, though, but I did like the movie. I wish Aubrey Plaza was in it more, though. And I felt like the actress that played her just didn't look too much like her when she was younger. Like, I feel like they looked similar to me. And then, also, I saw the movie The Wild Robot, which is one of those movies that was definitely a tearjerker. I was crying to that movie a lot. It was very similar to WALL-E. It has that similar vibe to me of the WALL-E kind of feel. But if you guys saw any of those movies, let me know what you guys thought, and then, there's tomorrow, though, I'm looking forward to, because they're putting Texas Chainsaw Massacre back in theaters as well. But anyway, though, guys, now stay tuned for the brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews. And the first one I got here is from Lionsgate. This is also from A24. And this one, I really love this movie. I really like the other films as well. So technically, the way it was, the first movie that came out was X, and then Pearl was the prequel to X, and this movie is technically the direct sequel to X. So this takes place after the film X, so you definitely want to make sure to see X first. Pearl, though, it would help as well too, but you could kind of see that in, after. It really would be okay to see that one in that order, but you definitely want to see X before this one. But this is MaXXXine, and the one thing about Ti West is I've always been a fan of his films, and he always does an incredible job with aging and making the film seem very authentic and real, like with being in the different time period, with like House of the Devil feeling 70s, with this film feeling very 80s, and it has that like sort of like if you saw the movie Hardcore, it has that kind of like lighting scheme to it, and like it has that real 80s look to it. Also like 12 to Midnight, that one, it's just in that kind of style and everything as well. But I really like this movie. It's basically, though, about the character of MaXXXine, and she's basically come to Hollywood to be a star and going out of the adult film business and getting into mainstream horror films, and kind of what happens, and around her people are dying. It's kind of like the mystery of who is it and everything. Like I said, I really like this movie a lot. Very well done with, like I said, feeling very, very 80s. It has on here, though, a bunch of different featurettes on the film: The Belly of the Beast, Triple X Mex the Spot, Hollywood is a Killer. It has a Q&A with Ti West on here, a teaser trailer, and a theatrical trailer on this one here as well. The one I wanted to show you guys too, I did a full unboxing. If you guys haven't seen it yet, this is from Dark Sky Selects. You guys can get this from their website. This is the really cool Texas Chainsaw Massacre 50th Anniversary Edition here, which includes the 4K Ultra HD of the film, as well as the Blu-ray, and it's in this really cool chainsaw. And the chainsaw opens up, and it makes a noise, and inside you have the Blu-ray with the 4K, and then the VHS version of the movie in here. So really, really cool release, and I have a full detailed version you guys can see if you haven't seen that yet on the channel as well. The next one here, this is from Universal, and I saw this one in theaters as well, and I will say I have not seen all of the other films in the Despicable Me series. I don't know how I have not. I think I've seen like all the Minions, but not all the Despicable Me ones. And this is Despicable Me 4, which I really like this movie. I feel like these are fun films. Like I said, I've not seen them all. I've seen all the Minions, though. I don't know why I kind of like started like kind of watching these and finding out more about them, and like I felt like more when the Minions came out. But the Minions really are great, like when it comes to weird kind of characters. I feel like in the new Beetlejuice movie, like the Bob characters, they almost like they wanted to have kind of like Minions. And I have this strange feeling that we're going to see like some kind of a spin-off thing of the Bob characters from Beetlejuice, because they're a lot like the Minions, like the way they kind of move around and like kind of they move around like almost like a chicken head cut off, like the way they act and stuff. But I really like them. They're just really fun movies. This one I thought was especially fun. It has on here, though, 2 mini movies, Game Over and Benny's Birthday. It also has deleted scenes on here, Meet the Cast, Making of on here, and How to Draw featurette on here. But really, really fun movie. The next one here, this is from Sony. I saw this in theaters too, and this is one of those movies that a lot of people didn't see it, but I thought it was fun, and I really liked it, surprisingly. Like, I won't lie, like, it's one of those things where you see the trailer, you're like, I don't know how this is going to be, but honestly, it's very fun, and I like Zoe Deschanel in it, and it kind of like, it reminded me of like kind of going back to like her in like those like movies like she was in like Elf and stuff. It's kind of like that type of a movie. I don't know. I like this because it also has that kind of like late 80s, early 90s feel to it too. Some of the way that some of the characters were acting, especially Harold's friends and stuff. They were kind of reminding me of like Rude Dog and the Dweebs or something. I don't know how to explain it, but I really like this. This is Howard and the Purple Crayon. Like, honestly, give this a chance. This is like much better than I think you guys are going to think this is going to be. And basically it's about the character of Harold, and he turns basically goes into the real world and becomes a real person, and it's basically what he goes through in the real world. It's like I said, it's kind of like Elf a little bit. But it's fun. It really is, and it surprised me how much I actually like this one, because I didn't think I was. It has on here How to Draw Howard, the Purple Crayon and Moose featurette. It has lead and extended scenes on here, and then a sing-along on here as well. The other one here, to let you guys know that it was available from Sony, this is a show here called The Night Agent. This is the complete first season here, and this one has on here episode commentary with executive producer Sean Ryan on here. It has 12 deleted scenes, episode 1 VFX, episode 10 VFX, as well as a blooper reel on here as well. The other one here, this is from Warner Brothers. They sent over a free copy to let you guys know this one was available. And this is the complete series here of the show Young Sheldon. I believe the show just ended, wrapped up the final season. I think it was like at least less than a year ago, I'm pretty sure. But this is a really fun show. This is basically the character of Sheldon Cooper from, Big Bang Theory. And this is basically him when he was a kid. And it kind of starts off when he was like kind of growing up and kind of going through school and everything like that. And just kind of his family and stuff with his mother. And it's just a really, really fun show. Definitely, if you guys have not seen it, it's worth checking out. It's one of those things too, like if you never even saw an episode of Big Bang Theory, you'd be able to watch this one. It's like, they kind of talk, Big Bang Theory, things that happen in here are kind of referenced a little bit in the show and stuff though. But this has on here 6 behind the scenes featurettes, and I'll show you guys though how this set opens up as well. So you guys have all the discs in here, and behind them too is like what the episodes are. So you guys see behind here, it has like an episode guide of which ones are on here. And I think I don't know how many episodes in total this has on here. Does it say? Because I don't know how many seasons did this show go for. I think it was 6 seasons. So it ran for 6 seasons for this one here. But like I said, this is from Warner Brothers, the complete series here of Young Sheldon. The next one here, these ones are all from moviezing.com. And this is one that I think it airs on Peacock, on this Peacock streaming network. And this is Ted, and this is also from Universal, and this is Ted, the complete first season here on Blu-ray. I like this one. I just started watching this, and I will tell you though, Seth MacFarlane, somehow he gets away with a lot more when it comes to like humor that's a little bit out there, you know what I mean, compared to other people that they get so like nervous about things. And you gotta have to applaud Seth Rogen that he like doesn't care at all. It's just like, almost like you feel like this is something that was made in like 1990 or something, you know what I mean, like, and it was on like HBO in 1990, like this, like it's hard to explain. It's just, but it's really funny. It's in the same world and everything too, and it's basically him, Ted, and Mark Wahlberg's character when he's younger in high school, and it's just really ridiculous, the stuff they go through and all sorts of problems. Just very, very, very fun show, and surprised me how much I was like enjoying it. The next one here, this is from moviezing.com as well, and this is also from Warner Brothers, and this is the complete series here. And I think this is the first time too that it's ever been on Blu-ray. I don't know if they may have released some selective seasons in the past on Blu-ray, but I don't recall seeing it. And I always love these complete series sets like this. I always do for shows. And this is the show, The West Wing. And this is one of those shows, too, that when this was on, it ran from 1999 to 2006. So I remember, like, people, especially when I was in school, like, the teachers were always talking about The West Wing. Like, you heard about it all the time. It was, like, one of those shows that was, like, the biggest thing ever. And it was like literally it was kind of like 24 or Lost and some of those shows where everybody was kind of talking about them. And in here, like I said, I'm pretty sure this is the first time it's ever been out on Blu-ray. Here's a look on the back. The show stars Martin Sheen in here. And let me let you go through what some of the stuff that's on here too. So basically it's the seasons 1 through 4 here like this. And here's how the discs look. There's also in here an episode guide, so it lets you know, which ones are on here. Also goes through the ones that have like commentary tracks and the special features that are on here as well. So that was included in here, a guidebook. And here is season 5 through 7. As well, dropping things out, 5 through 7. And then on here, though, it has hours of special features. It has over 20 commentaries, behind-the-scenes featurettes, on-aired scenes, gag reels on here, and more. So lots of different features on here for this release. The other one here that is from moviezing.com as well, and this is also from Lee Mark Studios. And this one was released years back, I think in like 2013. And this is the first time it's ever been on Blu-ray. I think it was a company that's not in business anymore called Accelerator Media that released it originally. And I remember how much I loved this when this first came out. It's such a strange, twisted movie called Inbred. And it was about a group of these people kind of driving through this town. And it's basically, they get up trapped out there. And it's basically everybody in this small town. I think it's like Yorkshire or somewhere in the UK is like crazy. And they're all like nuts and doing all these weird things. It's got this sort of like Hills Have Eyes, like Wrong Turn, Last House on the Left kind of weird feel to it, but really remember loving this one. So really cool. This one is now, has a Blu-ray release. The other one here, this one was from Wild Eye Releasing. This is a fun movie. This is like an anthology film that a lot of different people directed segments for, called Catnado. And Donald Farmer was behind putting it together, and it's basically about a tornado of cats, and people are getting killed by this tornado of cats. So like people looking outside and they're seeing this big thing of cats coming by, and then the cats fly and like slash their throat. So it's just absolute craziness, but really, really fun. Our wacky film here. The other one here to let you guys know that was available, this is from Kino Lorber, and this is from their Rowell Cinema Classics line here. This is one called Riot in a Woman's Prison. This is around from, from 74. This is when they were doing a lot of women's in prisons kind of films. Like in the early 70s, they did so many films like that. And then they kind of went in so many crazy directions with them, and I think the one with Linda Blair is probably one of the most famous ones. This one has on here a comedy track by film historians Troy Horwath and Eugenio Arcolone on here for this one. And also has English with optional subtitles on this one here as well. And the last one here to let you guys know that was available, this was from ERT Media, and it was from Boom Cult, and it's a movie here called Danger Devi. Devi Danger. And it's an interesting movie. It's basically it's like a futuristic film, and it's kind of like, it was making me think of that one movie, Liquid Sky, or I think it was called a little bit for some reason. I don't know why I was thinking of that, but it was kind of like these people trying to put together a musical group, and they were trying to find someone that could sing with this certain kind of music device on and stuff like that. And it's like a futuristic kind of thing, and it was kind of like this weird group, and they were trying to put together this band, and weird sort of control and stuff. It's like a really weird, super trippy kind of movie. It kind of reminded me a little bit too of one that 80s movie, Remote Control, somewhat. I don't know why, it was making me think of that a little bit. It has on here though a director's preview, trailers on here, interview with the director, and production stills on this one here as well. But anyway though, guys, that was all for the review portion of this video. And like I always say, if you guys enjoy these videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Thanks again for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.